Hey guys, okay, this isn't going to be as long as, well, I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible because it's so late, but I didn't want to just leave y'all hanging. Um, my daughter's basketball game, well, she cheers, but anyway, it ran extremely late, and then I wanted to get this all prepared for y'all, and now it's 1 o'clock in the morning here. Anyway, so I know you've heard from this person and that person about EMPs and solar this and whatever. That's all bullshit. Okay? But the situation that's going to be happening, and this isn't like easy for me to just be like to do this. I've known about it for a little bit, but I wanted to be like as sure as I possibly can. I could. What's up, y'all? But I don't want to cause like a panic or a false panic. What was that? The boy who cried wolf. I won't name that boy or those boys that cry wolf on YouTube, but they do it a lot, and so that makes people a lot less likely to be prepared. But right now there is imminent situations with China pulling out of our out of our dollar. If you didn't see today, the Dow dropped like 700 and something points just because we were going to arrest that one lady. That shows you how volatile the situation is. And it's not just that. There's a lot of other situations going on. And now with Venezuela, they just signed on with China again because we've screwed them. We can't be mad at Venezuela. What else were they going to do? And so who knows if we're even going to be getting any imports of gasoline. And that's where our big situation is going to occur. It's not going to be a big loss of electricity and all of this. What's going to occur is just like if you've ever been in a hurricane situation where there's miles of cars lined up and all the grocery stores are empty. But then what happens during a hurricane is most people leave. And then there's other safe places to go get your groceries. In this situation, that's not going to happen. And I don't want it to scare anybody. I just want you to be prepared. Because it's going to happen across the country. The oil, with everything combined, it's going to cause a big clusterfuck, for lack of a better term. And so rather than like whenever we have a hurricane and after the cleanup, even if it's a month or two, most people are gone out of the town, out of the city or whatever, and they're living with someone else and they can replenish those stores. Well, that's not going to happen right away. And what's going to start happening is people are going to be just like if you watched or if you've ever seen Black Friday on how people shop and act like complete morons over a Christmas present. Think about how that's going to be whenever it's food. Gold's not going to be worth anything. Nobody's going to be taking gold. Maybe at first they might think about it, and then they're going to realize it's useless. Nobody's going to trade gold, cash, anything over food for their family, over protection for their family. Maybe you'll have like some good people at the beginning that if you have like a prepper group or whatever, but most people really aren't preppers, and we're all like on the grid and we're all like, oh, nothing's ever gonna happen. They've been saying this for years. Well, unfortunately, it really is happening. So what I want to do is I'm going to just show y'all some things that you can have and you can get pretty quickly and be prepared for at least a few months, or even if it's a few weeks, whatever, you know, that you have. And it's not going to be going to tell you to go out and get a generator tomorrow. I mean, if you have the money to go get a generator, go get a generator. But I'm going to tell you some essential things that's going to be life-saving for you when this situation happens. And, you know, the people that I've talked to, that must remain nameless or whatever, I said, how imminent is this? You know, because I didn't want to come on my channel and sound like one of those other people. And they said, well, if something doesn't happen within a week, just take that as a blessing that you have another week to prepare. And so that's the information that I have, and that's what I'm telling you. And I've always told all my audience that that's what if I have information, I'm going to tell you what I can. And that's why I'm up at 1 o'clock and been looking all night for things that you can be able to get that's not going to be like $1 million. It's not going to be something that you're going to have to, like, it's going to be stuff you're going to be able to take somewhere if you have to, okay? So let's go ahead. Oh, I want to show you something before I turn my camera around. Okay, these things are called Mylar bags. They're, you've probably seen them, like, with, these are sample lotions, sample whatever. Well, they sell empty ones like this, okay? You get like 100 of them for like $5 or something. You can do, these and straws are amazing. You can do so many things with these. From even if it's just camping, to samples for makeup, to medication, breaking up aspirin, or, you know, if you want to keep, you know, some type of creams or whatever for your kids, if they have allergies to bugs, whatever, you know, anything like a cream, it's going to stay flat like this rather than having a whole bunch of tubes and, you know, bottles, and you're gonna have all this stuff, you know, whatever. I'm not saying bring your makeup. I'm just saying, like, that's just what I have near me. You could put so many things in this. And then, like, honey. Honey's a natural, it does a lot of things. You know, you can put so many things in this. And they have them in different sizes, so you can do many different things with these. And straws also. Straws, you can seal them on both sides. Well, you seal the first side and then put the stuff in it. You can even put, like, soak cotton balls in something that's flammable. And that way you can have something to start a fire. There's so many different things that you can do with these. And it's going to keep it sealed up. Because what you're going to do is you're going to put it inside here, okay? And they have a little thing that just seals it, but that takes too long. It doesn't really take that long, but what I do is I just take a curling iron and I just close it for like that's it, and it's sealed. So now I have a bunch of aspirin or whatever in there. So and then you can take some little, I have them somewhere, and labels, and just label them, whatever, and do different things, okay? So that's just some easy stuff. But now I'm going to show you some stuff that's going to really keep you prepared. So, where do we buy these? Amazon. I hate Amazon, but in this situation, to get them the quickest, I'm going to show you a bunch of stuff that's Amazon because it's the quickest way. And there's a few other sites that have faster shipping or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to show y'all some of the other stuff. Oh, that's just my Patreon. My big Patreon. Ballin'. Okay, no, just kidding, y'all. Okay, I just found this site, and this site is so helpful for people that don't know anything about prepping, and they have, like, they literally have made this easy. I mean, they've got, this is, I really have been looking at this. This is a solar panel, and you can charge different things with it. A lot of people think, oh, what are you going to need a cell phone for? I'm telling you, the grid's not going down. And even if it did, there are many apps that you can use while you're in a shit hit the fan scenario. I'm not going to go through all the apps on this video, but there's different types. But this doesn't only sell stuff. They have a lot of tips and stuff like that. This is called Survival Frog. Okay, now I'm going to get to the actual products and stuff. Okay. So, this nutrition bar right here, it's called Zone Perfect for a reason. Because Dr. was it Sears or whatever made this zone diet, okay? These things are only about this big, that's probably about the size of them right there, okay? But look at this. They're 25 bucks for 30. That's one whole meal. And you can stack these in a bag, you know, in a backpack or whatever, like that bag I was just looking at. I mean, something like that. You could do like 3 months worth of food. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to eat the same food every day. You're gonna really carry around, you know, a whole bunch of stuff that you gotta dehydrate. I'm not saying that everybody's gonna have to be walking around in the woods, but you know, you want to be able to move around if you have to. And I mean, you get a few, 25 bucks, just get a couple hundred of them, especially if you have kids or whatever. And apparently this one, the chocolate chip cookie dough, is the one that is least likely to melt from what I'm hearing, okay? So that's something that is very amazing to have. You don't want to go hungry, okay? This Sabra Gel. This is the best, hands down, pepper spray gel. You want the gel because if you've ever used pepper spray, been around pepper spray, it's going to come back in your face. You don't want that to happen. And the amazing thing with this is it's going to stain that motherfucker's face, okay? So they're going to not only be burning and wish that you shot them, they're also going to be stained. It's unfortunately illegal in some of these states. I don't live in those states, so I don't really care. But it's a gel, and so it's going to stick to their face. This is the home defense one. They have, you know, the pocket, the handheld one. It's the one that they train with and everything. This is the belt holster, you know, handheld one. See, this is what it's going to do to your face or their face. It's a gel. It's something you don't want ever sprayed in your face. Oh, well, since I switched over. So anyway, that's Sabra. And make sure you get the gel, not the spray, because you don't want to just be getting sprayed in your face. So, because it's going to stick to their face, then it's going to dye their skin orange. They're going to be walking around like, oh, really? You're the one that broke into their house, you know. Anyway, so then we have this. Okay, and I know people are like, oh, I've got guns. Who cares? What's going to happen in a situation where there's a whole bunch of retards that don't have any guns, and or heaven forbid the prisons get let out, or whatever the situation may be? You really want to be shooting? Because what's that going to do? Yeah, you might hit one, but you're not going to hit all of them, and the rest of them are going to hide, and then they're going to know where to come back to because they know you have guns. When you have silent weapons like this thing, I mean, is just like crazy. And they have a crossbow type one like also, but this thing, you don't want to be hit with this shit. This will knock your ass out. And there's videos on how to use it. I mean, really, literally, even kids could use this thing. And, you know, it really is safer to be around kids than just having to leave guns around all the time, depending on, especially people that aren't, I don't know, around guns a lot. And then you'd have to deal with a dead body and all of that. And I'm being funny, but I'm not. I mean, honestly, like, that's what you have to deal with whenever, if that happens. So, I'm not going to go over that right now. That's a heat sensor thing. But they have these colored smoke bombs. This could be used for so many things. I mean, you could use this for communications with other family members. You know, I mean, they're pretty cheap, $10, and these are huge smoke bombs. They use them for baby showers and weddings and all this crap. But you know, if you have enough of them, it's going to blind your opponent. That's what you want to do, and that's what I'm getting to. And I've talked about this before. This laser, where the hell is it? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Is this a joke? Is this a joke? Oh, I think this is what I did. Okay, here it is. So this is a Sanwoo laser. They have other ones, but from, you know, look at the reviews yourself. But apparently this one is pretty badass. And it's 7 watts. It's going to blind your whoever, the person trying to come at you, the person you don't want around. It will blind them. It will blind you if you don't know what you're doing. And so that's why you need to train yourself. It comes with glasses, but get extra glasses and stuff like that. And the reason that you want, there's different, you want the violet and blue. Apparently that, let me just go to this website. Because seriously, the worst thing that can happen is if you are blind. And you know, the people that are coming at you and stuff, they have no idea where this shit's coming from. They're like, holy crap, why am I blind? Why is my head burning? Like, I want to just rip my eyeballs out. You know, like, and you didn't have to shoot anybody because you're not going to have that smell of the gunpowder. Y'all, I shot the other day. I smelled like gunpowder the rest of the day. You know, you don't want that in this type of scenario, okay? You want to be as quiet and stealth as possible. Sanwoo, I mean, all these people that have been prepping and been on YouTube for all these years, all I have to say is they're target number one. I'm sorry if you're a prepper and you've been doing YouTube videos and you've put essentially your address out there, but you're going to be target number one. But you might want to change your location. Why? I probably spelled it wrong. It is so late, y'all. Okay. Anyway, it's a Sanwoo striker. I have it on here, and I did a whole nother video of it. Let me see my history. That's it. But I don't want to play their video. What is wrong with this thing? Okay. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But, anyway, but this isn't something, I don't know. I don't even know how to take it. I honestly don't. It's going to be bad. The economic collapse is it's going to be bad. It's already happening, and they're artificially propping it up with how, you know, they just use numbers and start putting stuff in there. Whatever. But, you know, when people get hungry, they get desperate. And they get stupid. And so, you know, the stores only keep like 3 days of food. And so even if they had an incoming truck, right then, it's going to turn into Colombia. Just like if y'all watched my Venezuela videos, it's going to turn into Colombia. It's going to be people at the back door. They're going to buy up the whole damn truck, and then they're going to try to sell it to you for 10, 20, 30 times the amount. That's what's going to happen. They did it during the hurricanes, selling bottles of water for $10. Oh, there's a dehydrator. Let me see. I have a survival website too, and you know, we have the seeds and right here, My Patriot Supply. I'm an affiliate, but honestly, I would just say, like, this filter, this water filter, if you were to get stuff, I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that you need all this shit, because I think that's a lot of wasted space. But heirloom seeds, you know, for the long haul, if you have land and stuff like that and you know what you're doing, there was something else. Oh, there's this fire starter thing. I don't know. The link's in my description. You know, just go through it. My tactical shit site too, they have stuff. But oh, that's what it is. This hand crank. That thing, it hand cranks, charges, so to where you just turn it, and it builds up a charge, and it's going to it'll charge your phone and charge different things. So those are the type of things you need. I mean, you don't need all these, like, I mean, if you already have all this stuff, I mean, that's more power to you. But if you are essentially like me and have nothing, these are the things that you need to, you know, stay alive, I guess. And not have to be sold into sex trafficking. I try to make light of it. I don't even know. But I really do wanted to tell y'all about this. And I'm going to go into more detail about all this. I mean, if I get, whatever I get, more information. And as I start getting prepping stuff, I'll show you what I'm getting and stuff like that. But, it's kind of hard to do when you're broke, but sell my body. Just kidding. Kidding. You were here for Katrina, and shit gets rough fast. Yes, it does. I mean, people are like shooting at the people trying to save them. I mean, just because they're freaking out, and it's crazy. So, I'll go into more detail. I'm going to my son's field trip tomorrow. Maybe I'll freak out some parents over there. No, I don't. But this definitely isn't a, you know, it's definitely not clickbait. It's not. I wish I could say it was. That'd be cool. No, I mean, y'all know I wouldn't do that. But it's not going to be an EMP. It's not going to be any of that. It's going to be just a shit hits the fan, economic collapse. I mean, there might be other scenarios that go along with it, but you might be chilling with some electricity. You just might not have food, you know, and you kind of need food. So, and if the trucks aren't running, they're not running. You can't squeeze blood out of a turnip, you know. So, be prepared as much as you can. Yeah, you go get that FEMA food. Go get you some food from FEMA. I'm good. Count on the government. Shitting me? Let me do the video, okay? I don't want to be in a basement of Walmart. No, I'm kidding. I think I'm kidding. Y'all, there's some weird stuff going on with FEMA and Walmart. Okay, I think I'm getting delusional. Who's talking about my hair? It's like, it's, that morning look or something. But it's nighttime. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. If y'all have any ideas, if y'all know anything about prepping and all that stuff, you know, let's go to my Patreon. We can start a chat and stuff like that. I don't like Discord because they started breaking into Discords and stuff like that. I mean, they spy on us everywhere, but Discord was given a lot of, I don't know, viruses and stuff like that. Anyway, I'll ramble forever. I need to go to sleep because I have to go to a field trip with my son in the morning. But everyday low prices. Yeah. Alright, guys. Y'all have a wonderful night, and I will talk with y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys. The directed energy weapons, I mean, they might start using them on people. That's why I'm saying don't count on just guns. Don't make yourself a target. Seriously. I know I'm laughing, but that's just the kind of person I am. Don't make yourself a target. Yeah, have guns, but if you don't have to use them, don't use them. Don't make yourself an unnecessary target. Directed energy weapons, I mean, that's not what started the fires in California, if that's what you think. It's much bigger than that. I did a video on it. I'm not going to sit here and convince anybody of it, because some people just think that's absolutely crazy, and I thought it was absolutely crazy too, but it's not. But, yeah. Well, yeah. Be safe, everyone. I mean, it's not going to be tomorrow. I mean, there's food on the shelves. I went to Walmart. Not Walmart, but I went to the store. But, no, really. It's a lot better to prep now than later. I promise you, you'd much rather have food for Christmas than some presents under a dead tree or something. Alright, guys. So, I'll chat with y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.